My real name is Fabian and my interest in other cultures has made me travel around the world a lot lately. I broke out of the traditional social system by moving to Dubai and starting my own business to do what many people would deem impossible. People see the lifestyle I live now, but what most aren't aware of is that just 3 years ago I had 5 figures of debt. I would now like to take advantage of what I have achieved by giving something back to the people, to those who need it most. To do so, I decided to travel to Vietnam. I planned to buy gifts for people in need, support local schools and make cash donations to restore rundown homes. I had a budget of $20,000. I decided to allocate $1,000 each to 20 different families. With an additional $5,000 I wanted to purchase gifts and host lunch for 2 entire schools. With the assistance of the local authorities, my team and I also made sure that the money would not be misused. It was of utmost importance to me that the money supported what it was intended to.
Yeah, so what time?
4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go. Waiting for the bus now.
Yes. Did you sleep?
No, I slept absolutely nothing, but it's okay. I'm not sleepy at all. I'm very excited for today. It's gonna be amazing because we will drive all the way to the border to China, to Lao Cai. It's gonna be super amazing and see you there.
Okay, let's go.
Woo.
Woo.
The first day was a long one. We planned to drive from the capital Hanoi to Lao Cai, which is one of the northernmost points of Vietnam, at the Chinese border. We got up at 4 a.m. and drove a full 6 hours to get to our first destination. Just before arriving, we recounted the money we had prepared for the people. The excitement increased as we got closer to our destination. My arrival was a fantastic experience. I had never been so warmly welcomed as I had been by the Vietnamese people. When we arrived at the first school, we were welcomed directly by the local authorities. I was very grateful for the hospitality of the teachers and politicians. They told us a lot about the children and the structure of the school. The local television was even interested that I was there.
What do you think so far?
So it's really impressive.
Yeah.
I did not expect so many children in the school. 415, they cooked for 415 children. Food looked very amazing, so I'm really excited to be here. We then had a great time eating dinner and having drinks with the major. I was personally very saddened by what I heard and saw. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to help out the poor communities and especially contribute to a better future for the children of Vietnam. Their gratitude was immeasurable.
Bye. Em cảm ơn anh ạ. Dạ vâng, anh cảm ơn rất là nhiều. Thank you so much.
When we visited the first family, I was amazed at how far away they were from civilization and shocked at how different the standard of living was compared to the modern world. We drove through the mountains for a very long time and discovered many small villages. The houses we saw had roofs and floors that could hardly ever be considered as roofs and floors. This is the kitchen here. It's made out of a stone, basically. Absolutely incredible. And I hope they can make something better out of it. At a supermarket, we bought small gifts and put the money in an envelope, on each of which I had written a motivational message. I want people to believe in themselves. I told them that anything in life is possible if they just believe. We then took photos together. The look in their eyes was a look of eternal gratitude that I will never forget. Every single family I have met deserves to have a better future. Nevertheless, it was an extremely eye-opening experience to see that despite these inhuman living conditions, many of the Vietnamese people were still happy and smiling. This has shifted my perspective on life itself and has made me even more grateful for what I have accomplished up to this point. The next day we went to a school for orphans and children without parents in the Thanh Quang province. Again, we had a very long drive ahead of us, but it would be more than worth it. We were welcomed directly by the children and it was sad to see how many of them were there without parents. I will never forget the impressions I got there. The major showed us the school and gave us a lot of information about how the children grow up here. I had the opportunity to cook local food together with the people and prepare it for all the children. We ate together with the teachers and once again I realized that you can do a lot with little money. We all played volleyball together and all in all it was one of the coolest days of my life. The last house I was allowed to visit belonged to a very special family. It took us a long time to get there and we even had to cross a very cold river without shoes. Who I met there was really heartbreaking. A roof with holes, a floor made of cold stones and a bed without a mattress. I wanted to give courage to this family in particular. It is never too late to change something in your life, no matter what. After visiting 20 families, I think that everyone who has the possibility to support the needy should definitely do it, because remember, if you give something, the universe will give you 10 times more. Finally, I would like to say that my experience in Vietnam have definitely changed my attitude towards money. I would like to encourage everyone who has the opportunity to do something for people in need, to do so. Because everyone deserves to have a good and healthy life. It was a very exhausting trip that required a lot of organization. At this point, I would like to thank everyone who supported me. A special thank goes to Hannah and Quynh, who were there the whole time and translated everything for me. It will definitely not be the last time I do something like this. Stay tuned.